Hi guys, hope everybody is doing well today. Today I've been to my local antique fair and I've just bought probably the best thing I've ever found at an antique fair or a market in my life, and I'm bloody over the moon. So I bought a few bits and bobs, but the first thing, I walked straight into the doors. There was two stalls. The third stall I saw this. Now this is a swivel jaw, 1890. It's in the 1896 catalogue, and it's a number 30 apprentice vice, and it's the number 30 apprentice vice, and it was $3.50 in 1896. So it's approximately 130 years old, and it's a very rare and sought after vice. You can see here it's got a date on it. I can't quite read it because I've not taken it apart, and it's a very beautiful inch, a very beautiful item. It's a 1 3/4 inch jaw, and it opens I think 1.5 inches wide. And the reason why the jaw swivels, if I get something to show you approximately, so if you stick something in the mouth, then you can tighten down, and you can see it holds the item at a a slight angle, where an ordinary vice would struggle with the fixed jaws to hold that in this position here. So you can see how it works. It works really well still today. Now this the chap who I bought this from said it was with some leatherworking tools, and there was a whole box of leatherworking tools. So I said to him, I said, this is where I wish I had guessed the price. So I said to the a guy, how much is your little vice, my mate? And he said £10. The leg's broken on it, which it is at the back. You can see that the cast is broken here. So I couldn't get my £10 out of my pocket quicker. Really nice guy. He said, oh, some leatherworking tools came with it. So I said, how much are your leatherworking tools? He said, £1 each. So there was two little gouges which worked on. Oh, hang on a minute, it's got apprentice there. Can you see apprentice? Apprentice vice. I didn't really read that. So there's two leatherworking tools here. This awl was in the box, chrome vanadium awl, and then there was this sort of handmade, almost looks like a ring sizer. Somebody's had fun with it with the burning, and it's quite nicely marked up. So he asked me, he gave £5 for those, and £10 for an apprentice vice. Works really well, lovely condition apart from the break. It's not got the original bar. It's been replaced with a nail, and it does have a pin stopper to hold it in place as a fixed jaw, but the pin and that can be resolved. It's a shame about the cast, but this is, like you say, 120 years old, and it comes apart beautifully, and then it comes back on. I've not even done this. Comes apart beautifully, and it's exquisite. So I can't believe I've just found one. I bid on one of these. My buddy Resto Rob bid on it for me. I'm sure I bid about £600 plus. I was outbid, and I think it went over $1,000. But I think the one I was bidding on was similar, but it had a swivel base. This one has a fixed base. It's a number 30 apprentice vice. So I thought that was amazing. Best buy I've had ever on a market. I wasn't sure it was an apprentice vice. I just put it in my pocket, but it reminded me with this swivel jaw, and I'm over the moon. Right, so let's have a look at some of the other more mundane and different items I picked up. The last item I picked up was this little Gretna green anvil. Now you see lots of Gretna green anvils. They all look like this, and they're all hollow at the bottom. They're very common, but this one is solid, and I think it's earlier and a much nicer. It says the fabulous anvil Gretna green, much nicer than the other one. So I gave £10 for this. He asked 20, but I told him it was pretty common, and he let me have it for 10. But I really like that little anvil. I think it's really cute. I got this little shoe penknife. I don't know what it says there on the bottom. Is it GDG, SGDG or something? I think it's probably French or something, if I had to guess. It's a nice shoe. It's got a crack on the other side, but this side's quite nice. And then we've got another one here. This one's more what does it say there? It says German, and it's a little German shoe penknife. Nothing special, but I paid a lot of money for these. The guy asked £80 for the two, 45 and 35, and he ended up giving him 65 the pair. It's quite a lot of money, but it is what it is. This beautiful little jeweler's vice, really like it with the different, it's got a ball, it's got like hexagonal, and it's round. Really, really lovely little vice. A chap who I bought off previously kept this for me, saw my Instagram page and said, this might be of interest to you, you've got one similar, and it certainly is. So thank you very much for that. I won't mention his name, so I don't know if he wants, if he watches my videos or not. But he kept this for me. He said, what would you like to pay for it? I said, I'd like to pay 10. He said, certainly, it's yours. So I think that's a lovely little jeweler's vice for 10. I do have a few of these, but I suspect this is the nicest one I have. So thank you for that. We've got this little jeweler's drill, jeweler's anvil, jeweler's vice, or jeweler's vice, jeweler's hand vice. We've got a jeweler's drill, bit of a theme today. It's got the chuck so you can put the drill bit in. What I liked about it was it's a spiral drill. It's probably more of an Archimedes drill. It had 15 on it and I gave 10, but I thought it was kind of nice. Lovely little item, so I bought that for 10. I've covered those, covered that. So the next item I bought was this little, and I don't know what this is for, but it's got inches on it, and I'm guessing gas, Whitworth, BSA, metric, tapping, drilling, cleaning, drilling. So it's some sort of a guide where it tells you basically your measurements. It's got on there 1938, I think, yeah, 1938. The person had £5 on that, and the same person had this little 25-foot Raybone and Son little steel rules. I haven't unravelled it, I just like the brass on it. And they had 9 on that. I gave 10 for the pair. And off the same seller, I went round again. There was this little, looks like it could be bone, but I'm not sure if it is bone, possibly bone, little brush. This was on the 3 for 10 tray, but I didn't want anything else, so I gave £4 for this one. And then last but not least, don't ask me why, I bought these 3 little miniature gas pumps from, we've got a BP, a Region and an SO. I thought they were quite nice with the chip paint. I don't know why I bought them. The guy has £7 each. I gave 15 for the 3, which I thought wasn't bad. And then this hammer, the lady asked 10 for it. I thought that was quite a lot for something so small, so I gave her £6 after a bit of a haggle, which I thought was fine. I literally didn't take much money with me today. I only took £150 and I came out, I think, with £10 in my pocket. But I'm just over the moon with this little jeweler's anvil. I think it's absolutely stunning. So thanks for watching. Tell me in the comments what you think. For me, this is the best haul I've had in a long time, purely because of this apprentice vice. I'm over the moon. All right, thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.